I found it. Y'all, I told you yesterday that I was going to go down the rabbit hole, and rabbit hole I did to find it. What exactly it took to change your own matrix, right? Do you remember in one of my lives where I said, hey, use this code, 5207418, in order to manifest unexpected money into your life? I had no idea that's what I was talking about. It's that it's such a true thing. If you are not ready, you will not see it. Even though I was talking about it and teaching people, I was not understanding. Everything in this matrix, everything in this reality is numerical. Your words, your thoughts, your feelings. In order to change your program, you have to change the numerical coding. I'm still reeling by this. And when I figured it out this morning, because I finally got all of my notes together and it was just blowing my mind, like my eye twitch, it was 11:11. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so the first two links that I have, and I saved them, and mind you, everything that I have been researching has been giving me a problem. Whether I can't log in, I can't get my phone to work, I'm being blocked. It is insane how quickly things are blocking me, which tells me I'm telling the truth, like everything, so I'm ready to share. They're called Grabovio codes, and it was actually a mathematician from the 1990s to the 2000s that decided to figure out ways to heal people through mathematical code. Not just that, but you can bring in love, jobs, money. Change your entire reality by changing the code, the literal numerical code. I am still reeling because I remember yesterday saying, guys, do I speak it? Do I write it? How do I change my codes? I'm blown away. It's that easy. I'm blown away. So, Grabovio codes, a whole list on money, health, and love. However, the one that I really want you guys to have and that I'll end up pinning is going to be by theawakeningtouch.com. This list goes into depth of anything and everything that you could possibly want, having to do with the 1990s and early 2000s for developing an unusual method for healing and manifestation using numerical sequences. Like literally. So you take these codes of whatever you want and you speak them either 3 times or 45 times, depending on, I know that sounds like a massive gap, but it just kind of depends on your belief system and I guess the intensity that you feel you need. So for me, maybe 3, maybe 45 if I don't believe that I can actually attract something. This entire website will break down every single code. So somebody the other day told me that you are code 7 right now because of what's going on with me. The link between the spiritual and the earthly elevates the bonds of affection. So with my soul right now, it seems like I'm connecting with so many other people that are on the same path, right? And then it goes all the way down to 0. Moving on down to the codes here. Water's a way to manifest it. Okay, so, gosh, try to make this smaller so I can read it. To attract, let's just say protection. It's going to be 918-775-698-1818. And inside that entire sequence is twice that I see 818. That is my number. And I see it everywhere. Then we have, let's just say unexpected money is probably the one I already told you. 5207418. Interesting. And then it goes down into so much more depth of what you can use to bring into your own coding here. It's just blowing me away right now. How easy it is. So we're going to take these codes and say them 3 times, 21 times, 45 times. I really just think it comes down to where you're at with your own belief system, because just like your limiting beliefs, it can take you a minute to change them if you're going to use your subconscious mind. Theta and creator work is where it comes in to automatically do it. You can write those codes on your left arm because it's your receiving hand, your receiving side of the body. You can speak them, you can think them, you can write them on things. It's just blowing me away how easy this is going to be. Because if you feel like you are a person that is indeed ready for more, especially becoming more and more aware of the matrix, the simulation, the game, the numbers, the programs, think about it. The schooling is set up for you to be at somewhere from a 9 to 5, basically indoctrinated and expected to do that even into your adult years working. There is indoctrination and coding everywhere. You have the power with these Giovanni codes, I can't ever remember, to literally change your matrix programming. It is that easy. And I know I keep saying that, but I'm still befuddled in the fact that I've known about these codes. I just didn't know what I was dealing with. And when I tell you that I'm sitting in a simulation and I am miserable coming to work, I almost want to cry when I have to wake up at 4:30 to my alarm and go and make money in a simulation that is just not feeding me. It's blowing me away that all I have to do is use specific codes, speak them into my reality, and then create the world that I have. That's fuddling me right now. I could be leaps and bounds ahead. I don't know of what, myself? If I had known this or understood this, but again, somebody said yesterday in all those comments that you will be pulled in and out of the awareness until it makes sense. And I'm like, holy hell, I'm right here and it makes sense, and I didn't even realize that was happening to me. It is game on at this point. The money, the manifestations, the things that I dream of, and figuring out who's really a true player in my life. Because now I can set the code to where they can't even enter into my space unless they are helping me manifest my dreams in my life. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. I told y'all that if somebody could tell me this, it would literally be the key. Here's the code. Start speaking it, writing it down, making it a part of your reality, your computer. Remember, I always talk about I feel like I'm yelling. Your subconscious mind is your hard drive. Change the hard drive. Literally start speaking these numbers. And it's not just the words. You have to have the code. It's not just, I love myself. There's a code that goes to it. You have to change the code. Ah! Oh, I'm still so like, what the hell? It can't be this easy. But it is this easy because it's not been taught. So we speak these codes and we speak them repetitiously and we create that new code and download them into our reality. Doesn't matter what code it is, and be whatever you want. And simply believe that you can have it. Believe that it is a part of your reality. Let it go. Speak it. I'm going to say 45 times. Speak that number 45 times. Get up, start your day, go on and forget that you even have that number in your code right now, or in your reality. See what it does. Y'all, I'm going to have like 800 different codes that I'm going to be doing all day for 3 hours before I even make coffee. Like, I'm changing my entire reality. This is so easy. I told you I was going to find it in the flipping rabbit holes and the reality checks that I'm going through right now. I'm feeling so bamboozled because I've known about these, but I didn't know about these. That means that when I get the codes right, my entire simulated reality, not just working on affirmations in the subconscious mind and being a nice person, but like my entire reality is going to shift like literally the Matrix movies. Like, I'm telling you, since I figured this out the last few days, really, I had something happen that changed my reality the last couple days. That's why I've been on this Matrix trip. Seeing things move, knowing things are gone, knowing that there's bigger forces at play than you have power over, knowing that you can change the code and literally reach your hand through the Matrix and watch it shatter. Guys, I need less coffee and a Lamborghini.